Is traditional crypto mining on its last breath, or is it evolving into something far more powerful and private? Meet Aleo, the blockchain shaking things up with a brand new approach called Proof-of-Succinct Work. It's not just another buzzword, it's a whole new way to mine. In today's video, we're breaking down exactly how Aleo mining works, what makes it different from Bitcoin or Ethereum, and why it could be a game changer for miners looking to stay profitable in a shifting landscape. And if you're serious about staying ahead in crypto, make sure to subscribe to Kryptonite. We bring you real insights, deep dives, and the tools to help you win in this fast-moving world. Let's jump in. So, what exactly is Aleo? Well, Aleo is a new Layer 1 blockchain that's designed around privacy, right from the ground up. Unlike Ethereum or Bitcoin, where transparency is the default, Aleo uses zero-knowledge cryptography to keep both data and smart contracts private. So what does that mean, exactly? In simple terms, Aleo lets developers build decentralized apps that are both functional and, completely confidential. No one can see your wallet balance, contract details, or transactions unless you actually allow it. That's a pretty big deal in a world where digital surveillance and data leaks are just becoming the norm. Aleo wants to put privacy back in the hands of users and developers, and mining actually plays a key role in securing that mission. What is Proof-of-Succinct Work, or PoSW? Now let's talk about Proof-of-Succinct Work. It sounds complex, but here's the idea. Instead of miners solving random puzzles like in Bitcoin, Aleo miners generate zero-knowledge proofs. Basically, mathematical evidence that a computation was done correctly without showing the actual data involved. That's the succinct part. You're not just doing the work, you're proving it in a compact, verifiable way. This makes the entire process more secure, more scalable, and way more private. PoSW is Aleo's innovation. It combines the decentralization of traditional mining with the cryptographic strength of zero-knowledge systems. That means miners aren't just securing blocks, they're validating encrypted computations. In a sense, miners become the guardians of privacy. How Aleo mining works. So how does Aleo mining actually work? So, here's the flow. Smart contracts on Aleo are executed off-chain, which basically means they run privately right on your machine. Once the computation is finished, a succinct proof is generated. Think of it as a cryptographic stamp that says, yes, this work is valid. That proof is then sent to the Aleo network, where, other nodes verify it without ever seeing the underlying data. If everything checks out, it gets included in a block, and the miner earns a reward. The key innovation here is really this split between execution and verification. It means more privacy, less bloat on the blockchain, and honestly, an entirely new model for how miners contribute value. So, Aleo also provides powerful tools like SNARKs and SNARKVM, which help miners and developers run nodes, generate proofs, and interact with the blockchain in a zk-native way. Now let's compare Aleo's mining to what we know from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin's proof-of-work model is secure, but it's also incredibly energy-intensive. It rewards raw hashing power, which means massive mining farms and, honestly, some pretty huge electricity bills. So, Ethereum, after its merge, no longer uses mining at all. It switched to proof-of-stake, where validators are selected based on how many tokens they hold. It's definitely more efficient, but, it's also more centralized and kind of closed to traditional miners. Aleo's PoSW is different. It still involves real computational work, but it's focused on something more valuable: cryptographic proof generation. It requires skill, optimization, and precision, not just brute force. This opens the door to a new kind of miner, one who understands efficiency, really values privacy, and is ready to adopt smarter tools. Mining profitability and hardware. Now let's get practical. So what kind of hardware do you need to mine Aleo? Good news, Aleo mining is GPU friendly, but unlike basic hash calculations, PoSW actually rewards miners who can generate zero-knowledge proofs fast and efficiently. That means, low latency compute power matters more than just raw hash rate. And when it comes to the best tool for the job, one name really stands out, the Goldshell AE Box 2. This compact mining unit is built specifically for Aleo. It's whisper quiet, energy efficient, and incredibly easy to set up. Whether you're an ex-GPU miner, a passive income seeker, or just someone who wants to mine without the noise and heat, the AE Box 2 is the go-to choice. So, it's plug and play, runs smoothly 24/7, and delivers consistent performance on the Aleo network. It's basically the perfect machine for the next phase of mining. Add to that Aleo's reward model and expected token value, and you've got real profitability potential. What does all this mean for the future of mining? Well, we're entering a new phase. Imagine a world where miners aren't just guessing numbers, but actually verifying real computations, where instead of wasting energy on brute force, that power is used to protect data privacy. Sounds like a pretty cool shift, right? Aleo's Proof-of-Succinct Work could become the model for future privacy-focused chains. It's more environmentally friendly, more useful to the network, and honestly, more aligned with where crypto is headed, especially as regulations and environmental concerns keep growing. And if Aleo succeeds, it could lead a new wave of blockchains that treat miners not as power users, but as privacy defenders. So what's the bottom line? Aleo mining isn't just different, it's smarter. Proof-of-Succinct Work represents a shift from raw power to cryptographic intelligence. It's the first consensus model where privacy, efficiency, and decentralization are truly aligned. And with tools like the Goldshell AE Box 2 now available, mining Aleo is no longer just for tech wizards. It's accessible, practical, and potentially profitable. The question is, will you be part of it? Drop a comment below and let us know. Are you exploring Aleo mining or still holding out for something else? And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more cutting-edge crypto updates, only here on Kryptonite. See you in the next one.